We just got a brand new photo dump from the Jeffrey Epstein estate. In this photo, you can see Epstein there in the middle with 3 females. Their faces are blurred out. And in this one, you can see Epstein sitting next to a female whose face is blurred out in either a car or maybe a plane, but that's not all. This morning, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released a bunch of new photos that they received from the Epstein estate. Now, this is part of that trove of 95,000 photos and documents that the estate recently turned over. And before I show you more of these photos, I just want you to know there are no dates on any of these photos. We do not know when they were taken or generally where they were taken or why Jeffrey Epstein kept them on his computer or in his email account. And it's also important for you to know that these photos that I'm going to show you are not the Epstein file release. That is completely separate from this. The law says the Department of Justice must release the actual Epstein file retained by the Department of Justice by tomorrow. Now, these are 2 different things. I want to start with this, which is a text conversation. It's unknown who the writer is, but it's very clear that this text chain is about procuring a girl or girls for money. Perhaps maybe someone will be good for Jay. Also unclear who Jay is. We, of course, can guess. And then at the very end, there is a victim's name, age, body measurements, and then departure city, which is from Russia. Speaking of Russia, there are photographs of multiple passports that clearly belong to someone other than Jeffrey Epstein. These probably belong to victims. This one is from Russia. This one is from South Africa. There are multiple passports from Ukraine, the Czech Republic, and from Italy. And then there's this weird series of photos of quotes from the book Lolita written onto female body parts. Here's one on the foot, on the chest, and down the back of a female's neck. There's a whole series of photos with Jeffrey Epstein and other men, and some of those men with females whose faces are redacted. None of these men have been accused of any wrongdoing, but the fact is Epstein did have these photos in his possession. There are more pictures of Jeffrey Epstein with Steve Bannon. There are 2 pictures of billionaire Bill Gates with either the same female in 2 different places or 2 different females. Again, hard to tell. There are more photos of Epstein with sort of groups of men. In this one, you can see on the very far right, that is movie director Woody Allen. Another one with Epstein and what appears to be Woody Allen, again, with a hood over his head. And this one, which is part of a series of group photos that include Google co-founder Sergey Brin. And then there's a photo of this pill bottle for a medication that is sometimes used to treat urinary tract infections. If you want the link so you can look at all of the other photos in this new photo dump, I'm going to email it out to you tonight in my Facts HQ email. It is free, so make sure you sign yourself up.